The sun was a pale orange smear over Lagz when Tunde woke. He lay there a moment, in the broken-down bus he called home, staring at the rusted ceiling, feeling the heat creep in through shattered windows. Too hot already. Too early. He sat up. Listened. Nothing. No downfall horns. No market women shouting the price of pepper. Just silence. The kind that makes the skin on your arms prickle. Across the street, an old billboard buzzed and glitched. Buy data. Live better ***. The woman on the screen smiled the same frozen smile she'd been wearing for 10 years. Her eyes stuttered with static, flickering like a bad dream. Tunde was 27, though you'd never guess it. The lines on his face were carved deep, the kind that don't come from age but from life grinding you down, one bad day at a time. He had a solar bag on his back and a machete strapped to his side. The machete wasn't for trees. Or wood. It was for them. The ones who used to be human. The city called them wired. Not zombies. Not demons. Something worse. Their brains fried by a signal when the grid collapsed and the air lost its mind. Not a bite. Not blood. Just a pulse in the air. A whisper that rewrote your head like bad code. He still dreamed of the first one he saw. Old Baba Cola. The tea seller. Everyone knew Baba. He had poured chai on that corner for 20 years. That evening, Baba left his stand. Didn't say a word. Just crossed the street and grabbed the man by the collar. Then he beat him. Right in the back, like a dog. Tunde would never forget the sound. The tearing. The scream. Blood. He had been waiting for his change when it happened. Then everything broke loose. A glass smashed. Someone shouted. A black Toyota came screaming off the road, slammed into a shop wall, and kept going like the driver couldn't feel it. Another car hit a man crossing. Sent him rolling like a rag doll. Didn't stop. Engines roared. More cars. More crashes. The air thick with petrol and smoke. Tunde's chest thumped. People running everywhere, falling over each other. But Baba kept biting. He just kept biting. That's when Tunde ran. Not home. Not yet. He needed his pills. The ones he'd been buying for 7 years. The ones that made the world soft, the edges blurred. Without them, everything was too sharp. Too loud. He ran for the pharmacy. The shopkeeper was halfway through dragging down the metal shutter. Please. Tunde gasped. One more pack. The man looked at him. Sighed. Reached behind the counter. Tunde didn't even wait. He snatched the pack and bolted. Thief, 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 thief. The word ripped after him. Thief. The voices chased him, hot and angry. Then, crash. A car. Another. The sound of metal breaking bone. Silence. The show. The shouting was loud, chasing him like a shadow. Then came the sound of cars crashing. 1. 2. More. And then, silence. The shouting stopped so fast, it felt wrong. Like the voice had been cut with a knife. Tunde guessed the man must have been hit by a car. But he didn't turn back to see. Tunde ran toward his one-room shack. His part of town was full of tall buildings that leaned over the streets like they were watching. Neon signs flickered. Wires hung low. The smell of smoke and fried food mixed in the air. People shouted from windows. Somewhere, music still played, but it was broken by screams. By the time he reached his street, he could see the chaos. Shops were open, not by choice, glass broken, doors hanging. People rushed in and out, grabbing whatever they could carry. Someone ran past him holding a TV. Another had a bag of rice on his shoulder. The air was thick, hot, and full of noise. It wasn't the normal Lagz noise. It was a wired, heavy kind of noise. And deep inside, Tunde knew, whatever had started at the tea stand had already spread here. Whatever it was, it had spread. Tunde didn't waste time. He grabbed a few shirts, 2 pairs of trousers, the last bit of curry, and the stale bread from under his bed. He shoved them into his side bag, not even folding them. When he stepped back outside, the street was madness. A baby's cry cut through the noise. A couple fought in the corner, their voices sharp, their hands wired. Someone ran past him with a bloody nose. It was a mess. He turned away from it all. He had to get to town. He had to find Caleb. Caleb was the only friend he had in this city. The only one who might know what to do. The only one who might still be alive. And so Tunde began to walk fast, almost running, into the heart of a city that was breaking apart.